Good morning, everybody. So I am back to vlogging instead of just doing. You want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
So I'm back to vlogging instead of just doing little skits and stuff like that. Yeah, so I made my last video, which is a story that I created for my daughters, especially Leona, because the other day we came upstairs and she was like sitting in this sitting on the floor in a blanket, and like she usually uses blankets as pretend hair, like she'll put it over her head and be like, oh, I'm a princess. And so she's staring at me like, why are you telling this? And so we came upstairs and she was like sitting down and wrapped up in this blanket, and she was like, she had a sad, like heartbreaking face on. And I was like, what's wrong, Leona? And she was like, I'm not beautiful. And I was like, what? Like, you're one of the most gorgeous little girls ever. Because I gotta say, Savannah's gorgeous too. But I was like, why don't you think she's beautiful? Like, why don't you think you're beautiful? And she was like, because I have short hair. She was like, I don't like my hair. And I was like, so you want to be like the princesses? Hold on, Vanna. You want to be like the princesses on TV? And she was like, yeah, they're pretty. I'm like, you're gorgeous. Like, she's like, no, I'm not pretty, and started crying and everything like that. I'm like, this is my 2-year-old. Hold on, Vanna. Like, this is my 2-year-old that's saying this, and it just crushed me. Like, it crushed my soul. Like, those are one of the things you never want to hear from your child. And she's 2. Like, she's about to be 3, but still, like, how do you have a self-image complex at 2? And then I'm like, how is this possible? Like, I tell her every single day that she's beautiful. That she's beautiful. And that, like, she's perfect. Like, everything about her is just perfect. So I wonder, like, where is this coming from? So I'm looking and I'm like, everything she watches has nothing that looks like her. Like, all the princesses. Now, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, Disney shouldn't make these princesses. Disney shouldn't, go ahead, do what you want to do. Like, that's your life. Like, that's your business. Do what you want to do. Hold on, Vanna. And so, can you see me? And so, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to let my kid feel like that. There's no way. And I realized what she's watching, and I'm like, no more. No more. Like, my kid is beautiful. Short hair is beautiful. Brown skin is beautiful. She will have somebody that looks like her, so she can be like, oh yeah, like, she looks just like me. And so, why I made the last video about my story, about the 2 brave princesses, right there. Because, are you pretty?
Yeah.
Here. Are you pretty?
Yeah.
Are you pretty, Vanna? I literally drilled it into her. I was like, you're beautiful. You will know it. And then I also realized, too, that it has to be coming from me also. Like, you see, I have my short hair and afro, and I'm like, every day I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, it's like I've never had anybody to teach me really to love myself and love my short hair and love, my skin and everything like that. And I'm like, what I'm doing is rubbing off on her also. So that's gonna change. That's why I did my face a little bit, did my hair, yeah. And so I was like, fine, every morning we will get up, we will do our hair, we will make sure you feel good inside, And so, yeah, we started doing that, and we also did a couple other life changes, but we will definitely, like, so I'm going to continue to create. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to look down, and there goes this one. Hey, Vanna, can you stop pulling on my strings? Yeah, so, what was I saying? I was saying that I'm going to create more of those stories. And I'm hoping I can figure out how to do this animation software so I can actually make it, you know, more entertaining than just pictures. Because I found this, like, free thing online to do our own stories. Like, I created the story, but everything else is, like, the free storybook online. And so I want to be able to create, like, a motion picture kind of thing. Like, you know, I feel like they would really enjoy that. Like, they would really, just to be able to see somebody that looks like them, that's entertaining, you know? Because, yeah, like, the only thing they have is freaking Doc McStuffins. I feel like I'm going on a rant. The only thing they have is, like, Doc McStuffins, and that's it. What else am I supposed to show my kids? Like, even Doc McStuffin doesn't have short hair. She has freaking pigtails. Come here, Lily. Come here. See, this is how short my daughter's pigtails are, but it is because I braided it also, but still. It's not like she doesn't have any hair. Oh, you want to show yours too? Here. Vanna's. Put your head down. I mean, they're still young. Like, their hair is still growing. Like, they shouldn't be worried about not having freaking long hair already. So that's just gonna have to change. Yeah, but well, end this on a positive note. I will be creating more stories, better stories. That was just my first one, so I wanted to get that out there. I wanted them to have something to be able to look at and everything like that. So I will be doing that. But I'll also be still doing vlogging and everything like that. And we're going to go on with the rest of our day.